Yes, dearest youngsters, welcome. Receive my salutations, receive my gratitudes, receive my congratulations, receive my wishes and prayers for your glorious future and through you to the whole world with the help of all the knowledge which you are gaining here, which you are going to utilize or practice. Like every day, today also, the seven topics. The last one being Vishnu Sahasranama learning. Before that, Valmiki Ramayana, Rama Katha. Today we will see Rama Bharata Milan Prasanga. Before that, we will see our Taittiriya Brahmana Parayanam. Before that, we'll have our Sahanavavatu. Before that, a minute Sankalpa. And before all of that, the first one is the some common sense thought for our help. Today's thought is what? Ki being a human itself is a rare happening. 84 lakhs of beings. In the human life also, recognizing that we can improve. In the spiritual parlance, recognizing that there is something called as spirituality itself is a great achievement. Okay. As regards the worldly improvements are concerned, they are called as various goals you make. In spirituality, goal always remains ultimate truth. Lot of sadhanas are there. Now the thing is what? Do we have all abilities today, capacities today that we will be able to achieve the spiritual goals perfectly? So too in the world also, do we have the highest abilities to achieve the greatest goals? Answer is obviously no. Now, does it mean that we just squander our time in the laziness, saying that I am not qualified? ऐसा नहीं होता. In human or any being's life, it is not that they are able or qualified, therefore they do it. It is the other way around that they start doing it, they continue doing it, that they start getting the qualifications, getting the abilities, getting the readinesses. So today's thought is don't worry about your present abilities, capacities. Don't worry about the results. Then be worried or concerned about continuously working or performing or doing or being in the job. Lage raho is the thought today. Karte raho is the thought today. Go on doing is the thought today. Don't give up is the thought today. Keep on practicing is the thought today. Any examples you take, you know, like the yoga asanas you have heard from the yoga guru. Straight away, do you think that everything is understood by you or known by you, or that you can just bend all your parts and achieve any of the asana? Only one you can do, shavasana. वो भी ढंग से नहीं होता. But then keep on doing in few months of time. Do you master it or not? So to the pranayama or any of the aerobics or the aerobics or pulls or pushes, anything using dumbbells, doing that bull workers, क्या क्या I don't know. फिजिकल एक्सरसाइज का हमने बोला. सेम वे सरिगमा पदनिसा म्यूजिक. फर्स्ट डे ओनली डू यू गेट. ऐसा करके छोड़ दोगे तो विल यू एवर लर्न इट? Don't you go on doing Sarigama Badanisa? Go on doing it, troubling everybody at home. In 6 or 8 months, either you learn it or they get habituated. Isn't it? So to the running or sprinting. तो छोड़ दिया तो हम कुछ नहीं पाएंगे. बिना छोड़े करते जाए तो सब कुछ मिलता है. That is the rule. है ना? Language English. I am not English educated. But I am going on doing talk in English, at least tolerable I am able to manage now. If I say that no, I never studied in English medium, no, I can't do, I would have never learned. So to Sanskrit, it's not my mother tongue, but little chanting practice, thoda manageable we have learned. In the same way, never give up. Even though the perfection is not there with us in performance, and therefore results also may not be coming. So what? Keep on doing. Otherwise, क्या होगा? The habit of not doing develops. It's always better to have the habit of doing than not doing. Okay. Once when we do that way, make it a habit, after few months or years, again there's another danger that this doing can become mechanical without proper meaning or purpose or rules regulations. At that time what we have to do, okay, now I have got the habit of doing it. Is this doing becoming mechanical, or is it happening systematically with my application? Are there any areas where it can be improved upon, added upon, or edited or deleted? These finer tunings we do to the same doings which we are doing, then slowly the result for which that is being done will be achieved by us. About the worldly results, I'll talk less, but spiritual result I talk. Any of the things. And in spirituality as well as in the world, what I personally believe is the divinity is watching both the wrong performers, non performers, and performers, and without giving up, regularly performers. If not today, someday it will be noticed by him. Oh, from last 500 days, these youngsters are studying Gita. Oh, great. The Lord's attention will be on us. Then he just looks into us. They are listening, but pura samajhdari nahi aaya for this or that reason. Chalo, let me give my blessings. When the Lord gives the blessings, because of seeing our continuity, then we start thoroughly understanding the message of Gita, along with its use or utility or purpose, and how to apply it also. अभी हमको ये नहीं है, हम सिर्फ आ रहे हैं क्लास में बैठ रहे जा रहे हैं, but इसका deep understanding, its implications when practiced, how to practice, these involvements in this will happen when Bhagavan gives the blessings. He will give blessings when we are continuous. And when we are discontinuous, like in a class, teacher, when he knows that the student is irregular to come, irregular to do the homework, not properly preparing for exams, never gets good marks, maximum हम ही धक्का देकर उसको पास करते हैं, will that teacher have much interest in that student? No. But if the student is regular, sincere, doing all the homeworks, teacher is so happy, यार तुमको इस सब्जेक्ट में मैं टॉप ऑफ द कॉलेज बनाऊंगा, like Arjuna was made by Dronacharya. Seeing Arjuna's that application, continuity, discipline, he said, तुमको पूरे दुनिया में सबसे महान archer I'll make you. He made him so. For that sake, he had to even ask Ekalavya's finger also. That is required. Understood? So, Lord Guru will should feel कि यार ये लोग मेहनत कर रहे हैं, चलो हम help करें. When they bless and help us, the results will be great, the doings will be greater. But for that, they should know we deserve. Only one desirability is doing, going on doing without giving up. If you give up, then you have lost the blessings from the divine, because you yourself are not doing, because you are not interested in your life. Why we should be? हमें क्या पड़ी है भैया? तो ये वाला भाव उनको आता है. Like, when you don't come to my classes, why will I worry about you? Those who come, about them I am concerned. Even if nobody goes, I do the Gita as my service to my Guru, Krishna Bhagwan, Gita Mata, Sanatana Dharma, Bharat Mata. That's my goal. It's okay. So, what is today's common sense thought? Never give up. Whatever the goals you have chosen, towards that, the path, whatever you do. तो इंजीनियरिंग चुन लिया, तो इंजीनियरिंग सब्जेक्ट को पढ़ना लगातार, प्रैक्टिकल जो करना होता है करना. You may not understand in the beginning, but keep on doing. One day that wisdom comes, or it took up medicine. तो पता ही नहीं चल रहा शुरू में, ऐसे लगता है, बट गो ऑन डूइंग डूइंग, one by one things start getting revealed to you. In spirituality also, let us say the japa I took up. Mind is stick nahi raha, bhag raha hai. फिर भी keep on doing. If not today, after 10 years, the mind will listen. So too, I am doing stotram patanam. I am not able to do Vishnu Sahasranam. फिर भी करते जाओ, एक साल में हो जाएगा. So do upasana to the Lord. How can I do 1 hour 40 minutes बैठकर भगवान का अभिषेक करो, पोछा लगाओ? It is very boring, heavy, I can't do. Then you never will do. You will never do in any life. Start doing and you yourself will see the perfection starts coming. You start enjoying to see the Lord in it. You do the upasana, you talk to that God, you put your problems in front of Him. Okay, you can see He really taking care of you. So too, coming to Gita classes regularly. Don't cry. Try, हो जाएगा आदत. And studying at home the same Gita which we have heard here or Valmiki Ramayana we have heard. थोड़ा notes लिखूंगा. नहीं करोगे तो नहीं होता है. करते रहोगे तो होता रहता है. So to contemplation. What is the meaning of God? What is the meaning of Maya? What are the three gunas that are spoken? What is the values that are said in 12th, 13th chapter? Exhaustively studied. What is Kshetra? What is Kshetragna? What is Drashta? What is Drishyam? What is Prakriti? What is Purusha? What is Jnana? What is Jneyam? हम कॉन्टेम्पलेट करता रहोगे तो वो समझ में आएगा वो. आई एम टॉकिंग स्पिरिचुअल. सो टू द प्रेयर्स कीप ऑन डूइंग, हैबिट हो जाएगा. फाइनली द मेडिटेशन. Nothing of the meditation is understood. Who is the one on whom we have to meditate? What are the qualification? What exactly process? अब करते रहो, अंदर से वो ध्वनि आएगी. The Lord will teach you. Or consult the Guru. He will tell you, beta, this is called Dheya Vastu, this is called Dhyanam, and you are the Dhyata. These are the adjustments. So whether it is spiritually, whether in your worldly, professional goals, when you have taken up in the initial days, nobody is perfect in the knowledge, also in the performance. But करते रहो तो knowledge भी ठीक होता रहेगा, performance भी बढ़ता रहेगा. First day of driving the car, how much confusing. करके छोड़ दिया तो जिंदगी में कभी नहीं सीखोगे. But went on doing in 2 or 3 months, the improvements, perfections start happening. You may even become Formula One racer. So today's thought is don't give up. Keep on doing. करते रहो, चराई वेते करते रहो. छोड़ दिया करना, then you will never, you get a wrong habit of not doing, non-initiative. नहीं छोड़ा तो you are all, at least you are in Rajoguna when you do. When you don't do, you enter into Pramada, Alasya Nidra. So today's thought is that don't give up. Go on doing. Then the secrets will be revealed, truths will be revealed, blessings will come, perfections will come, the knacks will be learned, the techniques will be learned or developed. Then you can start doing better. You start enjoying the doings. Most important is this, enjoying the doings. With the joy when you are doing the things perfectly, perfect doing always gives perfect result. At one stage, we come to that maturity that aiming at the result, I am doing all that, but the result I give to others or the world or totality, I take up another job and I enjoy doing it. जिसको करने में आनंद आता है, फल सबको देने में आनंद आता है, he is called as great Mahatma. You all have potentiality to become that. Try karo. These are the guidances. Okay, beta? Thank you. Now let us do Sankalpa. ओम परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रुतिमात्रे नमः. समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो नमः. ऋषिभ्यो नमः. मुनिभ्यो नमः. गुरुभ्यो नमः. देवताभ्यो नमः. अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्री गीता मात्रे नमः. श्री वेदव्यास महर्षि नमः. श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्री रामायण शास्त्राय नमः. श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि नमः. श्री वेदमात्रे नमः. श्री विष्णु परब्रह्मणे नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपा अनुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यमोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव अनुभव सिद्धि द्वारा मोक्ष प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहासोक्त भगवत भागवत ऋषिमुनि गुरु देवता दर्शन अनुग्रह अनुभूति प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृतेः सांप्रदायानां शास्त्राणां गुरु शिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरायाः पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वाध्यात्मिक प्रगति शांति कल्याण एकता पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां गुरूणाम् आचार्याणाम् आश्रमाणां संस्थानां भक्तसाधक शिष्य सेवकानां श्रेयभिलाषिणां निरंतर पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूलता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्य अभ्यंतर शत्रु विघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये दिग्विजयार्थम श्री राम मंदिरवत् समस्त मंदिराणां पुनर्वाप्तितेषु उपासना यज्ञादि सत्संगादि शास्त्र अध्ययनादि द्वारा समस्त विश्वे धर्म मोक्ष पुरुषार्थानां प्रचार द्वारा विश्व कल्याणार्थम तस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां समस्त युवानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थम तेषां हृदये माता पितृभक्ति सेवा भक्ति धर्म भक्ति सनातन धर्म भक्ति शास्त्र भक्ति भगवत भक्ति गुरु भक्ति परब्रह्म भक्ति प्राप्ति द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक कार्यक्रमाणां शास्त्र अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नानां मध्ये शांति मंत्र उच्चारणं तैत्तिरीय ब्राह्मण वेद मंत्र पारायणं श्रीमद् भगवद गीता चतुर्दशोऽध्यायस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं श्री वाल्मीकि रामायण बालकांड प्रथम सर्गस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं श्री रामचरित्र पारायणं श्री विष्णोर्दिव्य सहस्रनाम स्तोत्रस्य पारायणं वयं सर्वे गुरूणां देवतानां कृपया मोक्ष आनंद विजय प्राप्त्यर्थं करिष्यामहे. Friends, this is a sankalpa. Now let us start doing Sahana Avatu Gurur Brahma with all beautiful devotion as you are already experts. Om 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 Sahana Avatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu मा विद्विषावहैः. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Friends, listen with attentiveness and bhakti the Vedic chanting which I am doing now. 6 minutes it will take. ओम अत श्री ओम श्री 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 वेदमात्रे नमः. श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय तैत्तिरीय ब्राह्मणं प्रथमाष्टकं सप्तम प्रपाठकः दशम मंत्रात् आरभ्य. ओम यच्छति वरुणं तृतीयं विजित्या असृजत समृद्ध्यै हनो मित्रद्रुगिति हन्ति स्तुत्यै त्रीणि च. ओम धात्रे पुरोडाशं द्वादशकपालन्निर्वपदे संवत्सरो वै धाता संवत्सरेणैवास्मै प्रजाः प्रजनयति अन्वेवास्मा अनुमतिर्मन्यते राते राका प्रसिनीवाली जनयति प्रजास्वेव प्रजातासु कुह्वा वाचं दधाति मिथुनौ गावौ दक्षिणा समृद्ध्यै आज्ञा वैष्णवमेकादशकपालन्निर्वपदे ऐन्द्रा वैष्णवमेकादशकपालं वैष्णवन्त्रिका कपालं वीर्यं वा अग्निः वीर्यमिन्द्रः वीर्यं विष्णुः प्रजा एव प्रजाता वीर्ये प्रतिष्ठापयति तस्मात् प्रजा वीर्यावतीः. वामनऋषभो वही दक्षिणा यद्वही तेनाग्नेयः यत् ऋषभः तेन्वैन्दः यद्वामनः तेन वैष्णवः समृद्ध्यै अग्निशोमीयमेकादशकपालन् निर्वपदे इंद्रा सोमीयमेकादशकपालं सौम्यं चुर्चरुं सोमो वैरेतोधाः अग्निः प्रजानां प्रजनयिता वृद्धानामिन्द्रः प्रदापयिता सोम एवास्मै रेतो दधाति Agnihi prajam prajanayati Vruddhamindra prayachate Babhrurdakshina samruddhyai Soma paushnan charun nirvavate Aindra paushnan charum Somo vaire todha Bhusha pashunam prajanayita Vruddhanam indra pradapayita Soma evasmaire todadhate Bhusha pashon prajanayati Vruddhanindra prayachate Paushnascharurбhavate Iyam vai bhusha asyamev pratitishthate Shyamo dakshina samruddhyai Bahuvai purusho medhyamupagacchate Vaishvanaran dvadashakapalan nirvavate Samvatsaro va agnirvaishvanarah Samvatsare naivainagga swatayati Hiranyam dakshina Pavitram vai hiranyam Unatyevainam Bahuvairajanyontru Rutankaroti Upajamyai harate Jinati Brahmanam Vadatyanrutam Anrute Khaluvai क्रियमाणे वरुणो गृह्णाति वारुणं यवमयं चरुन्निर्वपदे वरुणपाशादेवैनं मुञ्चति अश्वो दक्षिण वारुणो हि देवतयाश्वः समृद्ध्यै ऐन्द्रा वैष्णवमेकादशकपालं यदृषभो ददाति पूषा पशून् प्रजनयति हिरण्यं दक्षिणा दक्षिणैकञ्च ओम शांति 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 वेरी गुड बहुत बढ़िया बेटा थैंक यू now let us do our fifth program of Geetha Adhyanam. So 14th chapter name is Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga. In these three gunas, their effects, their influences, their lakshanas, and what guna yukta karma when we do, what phala comes, and with which guna when we leave the sharira, where do we go, what we will be given. Almost all these beautiful topics are discussed by us in last 20-15 days. Now, two more topics are there in 14th chapter. One is Gunaateetha Purusha or Gunaateetha Sthithi, how to reach, and also this Gunaateetha Purusha Lakshana. So, by this, what you have to understand is I, the pure self, is pure, immaculate, beyond these three gunas or the Maya or Prakriti. Reaching to that real, our essential self is our goal. Okay, but now this me, my own prakriti, and its own three gunas, I am lost or caught up in the identity with those three gunas, and through that, to this Stula Sukshma Karana Sharira, and I am living this outer worldly materialistic life called as samsara or samsari. So when you study Gita like this for many, many times, then slowly it starts clicking to us. Oh, as a human being, this is the highest one can reach called as becoming Gunatita Atma. In that only there is moksha. These things you will know after maybe 10, 20 lives or even this life after 30, 40 years if you listen every day from now on. This is the ultimate goal, therefore it is worthy. Okay, now we have concluded yesterday the mantra number 18. Now we'll do today 19th वाला एक ही करेंगे कल दोनों मिलकर करेंगे तो 18th 4-5 minutes I'll talk to you again. The 19th thoroughly we study. 19, 20 are one set. They talk about the Gunaateetha Sthithi, Gunaateetha Purusha, Gunaateetha Sadhana. Karne se what phala we get, those things are spoken. So, just to see what you have seen so far is I, the pure self or the Lord, having his Prakriti, Maya, Vyakrita, and it has got the three gunas, and those gunas are Prakriti, not seen, cannot be seen, but they can be seen by their effects. So, effects are the ones which we saw of these three gunas at all our layers of personality. From those good effects, the gunas can be traced. And in general, All the three gunas are required for living. But then, when we become slave to Rajotamo, we become destructive, destroyed, we fall lower, lower in our life. Therefore, rising to Sattva Guna through that reaching to Tattva is our goal. Don't get succumbed to Rajotamo in its excess more than required. Tamo required for those 5 6 hours of sleep. That's it. Remaining 18 7 hours, we should not allow Tamo to overpower us. So to Rajo required for doing our activities, duties, etc. More than that, Rajo should not be involved through Lobha, Kama in the world. Then the Sattva is required. That is also for finding that Tattva Jnana, Atma Jnana. And while meditating through this Jnanam on the Atma Vastu, even Sattva also we transcend, enter into the Tattva. So these are the few things that as many times as possible when you listen, you get an idea. So continue your academics, continue joining your offices, enjoy your work, learn, earn the salary, take care of your family. ये करते रहो. उसके साथ साथ फ्यूचर को दृष्टि में रखकर गीता भी अभी से पढ़ना शुरू करो. As early as possible, the maturity will come. Purpose and meaning, true purpose and true meaning of life, you will understand it and you pursue it. What more beautiful thing is there as a human being to claim? है कि नहीं समझ लेना. चलो let us do it. ओम श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम, श्री गीता शरणं मम, श्री व्यास शरणं मम, श्री सद्गुरु शरणं मम, श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम, शरणं मम, शरणं मम. ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद्भगवद् गीता अथ चतुर्दशोऽध्यायः. गुणत्रय विभाग योगः. अष्टादश एकोनविंशतितमौ श्लोकौ. श्रीभगवानुवाच. 18th 2 times, 19th 4 times. ऊर्ध्वं गच्छन्ति सत्त्वस्थाः, मध्ये तिष्ठन्ति राजसाः, जघन्यगुणवृत्तिस्थाः, अधो गच्छन्ति तामसाः. ऊर्ध्वं गच्छन्ति सत्त्वस्थाः, मध्ये तिष्ठन्ति राजसाः, जघन्यगुणवृत्तिस्थाः, अधो गच्छन्ति तामसाः. Now the 19th wala 4 times. Nanyam gunebhyah kartaram, Nanyam gunebhyah kartaram, Nanyam gunebhyah kartaram, Nanyam gunebhyah kartaram, Yada drashtanupashyati, Yada drashtanupashyati, यदा द्रष्टानुपश्यते, यदा द्रष्टानुपश्यते, गुणेभ्यश्च परं वेत्ति, गुणेभ्यश्च परं वेत्ति, गुणेभ्यश्च परं वेत्ति, गुणेभ्यश्च परं वेत्ति, मद्भावं सोऽधिगच्छति, मद्भावं सोऽधिगच्छति, मद्भावं सोऽधिगच्छति, मद्भावं सोऽधिगच्छति. Twice together. श्री भगवानुवाच. नान्यं गुणेभ्यः कर्तारं, यदा द्रष्टानुपश्यति, गुणेभ्यश्च परं वेत्ति, मद्भावं सोऽधिगच्छति. नान्यं गुणेभ्यः कर्तारं, यदा द्रष्टानुपश्यति, गुणेभ्यश्च परं वेत्ति, मद्भावं सोऽधिगच्छति. Good. Nice that you are joining every day for chanting also. Now, the conclusion of all these Triguna Sambandha Vishayas is Urdhvam Gachanti Sattvasthaha. You can talk about it is within one life or even after life and life after life. Sattvasthaha, those who have stuck to the Sattva Guna practices, they in this very life Urdhvam Gachanti. They become more intelligent, they gain more knowledge, They'll get develop more and more abilities, capacities. They can implement, use all of them. Then they go to higher and higher stages. Urdhvam gachanti sattvastha. This is in this very life. Next life mein, if in sattva we are predominant and leave the body, our case will be such beautiful that we'll be taken to the urdhva lokas only, not the adholokas. Second meaning. Third is what? Every life, life after life, only sattva guna things we are going on doing. Then urdhvam gachanti, even up to Paramatma Prapti, we can gain. Understood? Urdhvam gachanti sattvastha is to be very beautifully understood. Clearly understood, it's so beautiful. Again, when question comes, be clear about it. All my upadhis, they are made from Prakriti. In Prakriti, there three gunas are there. Therefore, those three gunas potentially are there in all my faculties. Now, by ignorance or knowledge, whichever the guna I practice, my Prakriti becomes that. So tamo raja are not good, sattva is good. So when I go on practicing sattva guna, my upadhis express sattva guna. Through that, I can do better and keep on achieving higher things. Don't forget, like Sharira is there. It can be, it's a matter, it's made out of Prakriti. Because of that, it has all the three gunas in it. The Sharira can be Tamoguni if you allow it to be so by giving it lot of food and sitting in front of TV like a buffalo and all. It becomes Tamoguni then. Even by the age of 20 only, we can be Tamoguni. So too, the body has capacity in it for the activity dynamism. To use it for all the dynamic activities, it will become so. So too it can be sattvic also, wherein with the body the sattva karmas only you can do of puja, upasana, seva इत्यादि. जैसा तुम गुण को प्रमोट करोगे वैसा. In that same way, the mind, the intellect, they are made of Prakriti. In the mind, it is a seat of thoughts, emotions. Always the tamoguni thoughts, emotions you entertain, mind becomes tamasic. Rajoguni you entertain, rajasic. Sattvic karo, sattvic. So to the buddhi, if you gain the knowledge of tamoguna vishayas, only that buddhi jnana will be. Rajoguna, that will be. If buddhi used for the sattva guna jnana, like Geetha jnana, tattva jnana, Bhagavad jnana, the buddhi will be sattvic. Okay, more easily to say, close your eyes and feel the sattva is jnana pradana, rajo the kriya pradana, tamo is dravya pradana. Where am I standing? At all my personality layers. You will know it. ज्यादातर तमोगुण होता है, कभी कभी रजो. So make rajo more and more, then convert into sattva. Okay, इस तरह, like I gave in the introduction, anything goal you choose, keep on doing sadhana, you get perfected. In the same way, about these three gunas, as frequently, regularly you think, contemplate, so much you will be perfected. And always we should be aware ki gunamaya prakriti is there, change it from the lower to the higher guna. Like morning got up 6 o'clock, so it will be tamo guna. Immediately get up, do some walking exercise, it comes to rajoguna. Take bath, it becomes Sattva. With that, sit in front of God and do some upasana, puja, japa. Isn't it? And in the same way, too exhausted and tired become work, tamoguna. Sleep 1.5 hours, 2 hours. Again get up and involve in rajoguna. Be activity. Then let that activity be positive divine. Then you become Sattva. Feel about it. Think more and more. You get all the ideas. Some aspects are such you have to realize from within. One of them is this understanding about these three gunas. And please, for God's sake, don't experiment on others saying that, अरे ये तो है तमोगुण में है रे वो रजोगुण में है रे, उनको insult करना. No, it is to be observed for ourselves. Where do I stand? I have to improve from tamo rajo to sattva and to tattva. अपने बारे में सोचने के लिए, not to label others. And you can see others, the sattoguni urdhvam gachanti, etc. Tamoguni are failing and suffering. To learn a lesson, you can see the world. More than that, we have nothing to do with the world. We have to work on ourselves to improve ourselves. First, from lower guna to higher guna. Second, from the gunas to Gunaateetha Sthithi. Trigunateetha Sthithi. Okay. Now, urdhvam gachanti sattvastaha, I told you. Same way, madhye tishtanti rajasaha. These are all maintaining Rajoguna, always they will be in the same status of where they are while living in this human body. As long as they are alive, Madhya Tishtanti, Rajoguna. So too, when you live the life, they come back to the human life only. That's called as Madhya Tishtanti. Like that, every life Rajoguna only you are predominantly using or working in. Every time Manushya Sharira only will come. Neither the lower one nor the higher Urdhva Devata log wala. लेकिन वही रह जाएंगे स्टेटस मध्य तिष्ठति but in this madhya only also as I told you as a human he will be born sometimes rich sometimes mediocre sometimes less sometimes highly educated sometimes less educated very less sometimes in palatial houses he may stay sometimes in decent houses sometimes in the class 3 class 4 houses isn't it same but like all are human beings but in human beings also we have two extremes with in between so many stages there multimillionaire billionaires are there those who don't have even bank account also there in between hundreds of stages money wise education wise place of birth wise तो इधर ही घूमते रहेंगे ऑल आर मनुष्य यहाँ भी तारतम्य होता है सो दैट इज मीनिंग ऑफ मध्ये तिष्ठन्ति राजसाः there only they'll be transferred they'll be promoted but in the human zone only they won't go to the divine zone रजोगुण वालों का मध्य तिष्ठन्ति is that हाँ sometime you will be born as brahmana if more brahmana gunas है other time kshatriya vaishya इस तरह का changes होएंगे but only human not divine रजोगुणी लोगों का स्थिति बता रहे life after life continue it will be like that मध्ये तिष्ठन्ति राजसाः now the third is terrible तामसाः these tamas who are the jaganya guna vrittistaha jaganya means hina humiliatable censurable not positive negative ऐसे जगन्य गुण उसको तमोगुण कहते हैं उस वृत्ति में रहने वाले जगन्य गुण वृत्ति वृत्ति मीन्स वर्तनम व्यवहार बर्ताव तो जगन्य गुण वृत्ति मीन्स तमोगुण के वृत्ति में एटीट्यूड में एक्टिविटीज में रहने वाला मीन्स प्रमाद में है आलस्य में है निद्रा में है ऐसा इनको जगन्य वृत्ति कहते हैं जगन्य गुण इस गुणों के वृत्ति मीन्स व्यवहार उसी में जो रहता है जगन्य गुण वृत्तिस्ताः उनको क्या होगा अधोगच्छन्ति एज ए ह्यूमन बीइंग ओनली फ्रॉम द टॉप टू द बॉटम ही विल टॉपल डाउन इन दिस लाइफ अधोगच्छन्ति कितने लोगों को आपने देखा वेरी प्रॉमिसिंग यंगस्टर्स ऑल पेरेंट्स एवरीबॉडी एक्सपेक्टेड तो ये बड़ा ऑफिसर बनेगा सिविल सर्वेंट बनेगा ये बनेगा वो बनेगा after the 10th class 12th class they all saw him getting good marks ranks and all but this गधे को एक बार स्कूल में कॉलेज में डाल दी he had the meeting friends with other donkeys buffaloes so all his sharpness of indriyas mana sold out he started becoming pramada alasya nidra दोस्तों की कंपनी में आकर या खुद के दिमाग के कारण yeah arrogance not listening to parents or not exposed to good books of inspiration only bad books which tempt in all the negativities only the stupid youngster started exposing to slowly becomes this tamogani of three gunas of pramada alasya nidra then you can see his knowledge also forgotten, his standard of performance also goes away, then the results also fall down, adhogachanti. That's why up to 7th, 8th, maximum children are good and intelligent, except some exception. After that, every child gets that what you call occasion in front, either to rise above or stay there where is fall down. Some of them choose falling down only, going into bad companies, bad addictions, bad habits. You know, all that list is not given here. Addicted to TV and cell phone, addicted to cigarette drinks, they're all tamoguni. They will make your mind intellect drowsy, etc. You can't even conceive higher goals now. And addicted to them, you want money, money is not there. You become more cruel to trouble parents, mother, father, and everybody. You take loans, you cheat. If somebody asks money back, you beat that fellow. एक गुंडागर्दी में आ जाते हैं ये सब तमोगुणी. All the professionals are rajoguni. All social servants, spiritual servants, philanthropists are sattoguni in general. इन जनरल हाँ, फिर उसके आगे ऊपर नीचे सत्वगुण वाला भी फिर तमस रजस पीछे रखेगा. तमस वाला भी कभी कभी सात्विक भी होएगा. एक परमुटेशन कॉम्बिनेशन आर मिलियन टाइम्स. When you keep understanding these things million times, you will be able to grasping all that. These gunas continuously change. Therefore, in one day only, 20 times I become sattvic, 50 times become rajasic, 100 times I become tamasic. बदल ही रहे गुण. Like now in the class. In the class of 1 hour also, sometimes you are in sattvic, you catch what I say. Sometimes rajasic, you get distracted. Lot of time in tamasic, you just sleep and say, स्वामी जी क्लास बढ़िया था आपका मजा आया नींद आया. Various factors. So that is the meaning of in this very life adho gachanti when we promote tamoguna in our life. In the same way, when this body is left, तमोगुणी वाले को पशु पक्षी आदि जन्म शरीर ही मिलेगा. Continued that tamoguna life after life, even the trees, plants, creepers, or even insects, that type of life we get, depending on how much tamoguna we are promoting in ourselves. Therefore, be careful about these three things. Sattvastaha urdhvam gachanti, rajogunaha madhye tishtanti rajasaha, but the jaganya means nicha. Gunastaha tamoguni vale adho gachanti tamasaha. In this life, in the next life, in life after life. Be clear. Then choose for yourself to always involve in sattva maximum. Don't allow rajo tamo at all. They are only required for some activity, some rest, relaxation. More than that, tamoguna pramada alasya nidra, rajoguna loma pravritti arambha karuna mashamah spruha नहीं करना. हमको सत्व गुण वाला है ज्ञानम. Gain the higher and higher jnanam, use that jnanam for the society. Then spiritual jnanam, realize the self in yourself. That also with sattva guna only possible. So with this topic of three gunas ends. Now, having discussed this way, Prakriti, its three gunas, its influence, its effects, with what guna we die, where do we go? ये सारे topics all are studied. Most important is how each guna binds us. शुरू में हो गया topic. Sattva binds us to jnana and sukha. Raja binds us to the karma. Tamoguna binds us to pramada alasya nidraved annivadanath. What is the meaning here? I, the pure Paramatma Swarupa, because of the influence of three gunas, by identifying with Stula Sukshma and Karana Sharira, get bound to these type of behaviors in the world called as samsara. Actually, I am Gunaateetha, pure, blissful, infinite, sublime self, which can't be seen, but which can be experienced. Like I told you, Prakriti can't be seen, Gunas can't be seen. So, anyway, Atma is not seen, but Atma is experienced. It is not understandable because these faculties cannot reach to catch it. These faculties are not meant for that. You know why the ship is not flying in the sky? It is not meant for that. Why the aeroplane is not moving in the water? It's not meant for that. In the same way, We are actually the self, but because of the gunas, we got identified in the body, and only these worldly things we go on doing. This is the bondage. We have to get mukti. So, तो रजोगुण का बंधन वो है, सत्वगुण का बंधन, तमोगुण का प्रमाद आलस्य निद्रा. As if we are only that we get lost. लाइक जेल में डाला वाला, वो घंटी बजाते उसी टाइम खाने को जाएगा, और घंटी बजाते तो मालिक का काम करेगा. ही इज बाउंड नो, ही कांट डू एनीथिंग ऑन हिज ओन. You understand it? We are also bound by three gunas. We can't do what recognize in our own self. We only behave as per the three gunas continuously. And we even don't even know that we are Gunaateetha Atman. We have to be recognizing it and be liberated. Okay, so though the shloka is chanted today, but then takes time for explaining exhaustively, fresh mind से कल हम इसको पढ़ेंगे straight away. नान्यम गुणेभ्यः कर्तारम यदा दृष्टानुपश्यति गुणेभ्यः च परम वेत्ति मद्भावं सह अधिगच्छति. कल हम देखें. Thank you. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. ॐ नापदामपहर्तारन्दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं. श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनाम वरानने. ओम श्रीरामचंद्र परम ब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद् वाल्मीकि रामायणं बालकांडं प्रथमः सर्गः. Chanting sloka from 32 to 36 तक हम पढ़ेंगे. 32 to 36. Let me try to explain with whatever the stories if I remember. Chant it. चित्रकूटं गते रामे पुत्रशोकातुरस्तदा राजा दशरथः स्वर्गं जगामविलपन् सुतं. मृते तु तस्मिन् भरतः वसिष्ठप्रमुखैर्द्विजैः नियुज्यमानो राज्याय नैच्छत् राज्यं महाबलः. स जगामवनं वीरः रामपादप्रसादकः. गत्वा तु सुमहात्मानं रामं सत्यपराक्रमम् अयाचत् भ्रातरं रामम् आर्यभावपुरस्कृतः. त्वमेव राजा धर्मज्ञः इति रामं वचोब्रवीत्. रामोऽपि परमोदारः सुमुखः सुमहायशाः. न चैच्छत् पितुरादेशात् राज्यं रामो महाबलः. Book should be in front of you. That first sarga balakanda आप डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं. Hundreds of the sites etc. are there. Okay. While chanting along with me, when you listen, it's a great joy. So when Sri Rama, Lakshmana, Sita have gone to Vanavasa, we have seen up to Bharadwaja Ashrama. Then from there they went to Chitrakuta. They made their Parnakuti, staying the like Deva Gandharva Sankash. वो वाला camera Rama, Lakshmana, Sita, their position. Now camera shifted to Ayodhya ji. We have seen yesterday two important things. One, Raja Dasharatha died. कि राजा दशरथ स्वर्गम जगाम विलपन सुतम. So crying for his son Rama 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 कहते हुए दशरथ जी dies. Before that I have told you till that धूल मिट्टी gets settled, Raja Dasharatha was watching, imagining Rama will come back. Next 3, 4, 5 days again he waits till the Mantri Sumanto comes back, imagining that he will bring back Rama. नहीं आए. इन द मेन टाइम ओनली हार खाना पीना सब कम हो गया उनका. इवेंट ऑन बिकमिंग कमजोर, स्टेइंग विथ कौशल्या ओनली इन दैट टाइम. then कौशल्या दशरथ संवाद. दशरथ are telling all his that youthhood story of killing the parents of श्रवण कुमार. ये सारा मैंने आपको कल बताया. So that Shapa is the one because of which through Putra Shoka, even though Dasharatha is such a great Jnani, he has wisdom, so many stotras like what is that? षट चक्र अष्ट चक्र स्तोत्रम इत्यादि और शनैश्चर स्तोत्रम, बहुत सारा स्तोत्र दशरथ जी के लिखे हैं. Dasharatha wrote the Shanaischara Stotra. He was told he was having that famine in the Rajya because Shani Graha, तो शनि ग्रह दोष निवारण के लिए he has written and did Shani Puja. ऐसे बहुत सारे. Even then, because of the Shapa, with Putra Dukha, Putra Shoka, Dasharath ji died. This we saw yesterday. Then we told you the body was put in the Tailadroni. Rama Lakshmana will not come anyway, no, no. So mantra says very strong, they can't. Now what is there? Bharat ji had to be called. Then yesterday we explained to you these very fast moving charioteers go tell Bharata that Vasishtha ji is calling you urgently, immediately. Then immediately Bharatji takes a horse all alone, or a chariot, sorry, not horse, a lot of distance. He comes with Shatrughna with him. As he is reaching the Ayodhya, he starts seeing everything Vishada Yukta. He senses. In 1 2 chapters, all the Dushakunas felt by Bharata there itself, en route maybe, and even after reaching to Ayodhya, he smells through the Dushakunas, bad omens, that something wrong has happened. All that I told you, which is not said here in these first chapter mantras, where the Klupta Sankshipta Ramayana is given by Naraji to Valmiki ji. When Valmiki ji develops through his Divya Drishti, all the stories he will add in those 24,000 shlokas, 7 kandams. Hmm. Then when Bharatji comes, he goes to his mother's place, I told you yesterday. Then he does pranam, she just hugs him and all, asks about how my brother is there and father is there. Then he starts smelling something is wrong. He never saw her alone without father. Then he inquires where is father. She बोलती नहीं वो पहले तो. Finally, he says, क्या हुआ? कि for your sake only, I asked these two things. Therefore, your father, out of that dukkha, he died. Body is there. तैलद्रोणी में फिर भी रखा है अभी भी शरीर. You are called for that only. Now that news having heard, how भरत जी collapses, मूर्छित है, उनको देखकर शत्रुघ्न मूर्छित होते हैं, इतना टाइम होता है, वो उसके बाद में wakes up. Then he scolds his mother so much, so much, so much. All of that I am not telling. It is there when you chant those mantras. Original wala, main wala, बाद में wala. Thereafter, we stopped yesterday in telling you that he goes to Mata Kausalya and around 15 to 20 pramanas or pratignyas he does. Ki in this happening of Rama sent to the forest, if my role is there, he says, all my punya should be destroyed. All my Dasharatha bhakti should be destroyed. All my Rama bhakti should be destroyed. You know, all that shapat kehte hai isko. Oh, Bharatji goes on saying one after other just to prove to Mother Kausalya. Now, mind you, Bharata is such a jivana dukkhamaya कि till Rama comes back after 14 years. हो ना? Every day, every moment, Bharata had to go through that pariksha or the test. That is there any of his mind, his role also in this happening? He becomes so miserable, dukkhi and fed up in proving that it was never my role, I never wanted kingdom. Eternally Raja alone, Rama alone is Raja. I am never. You know, it is such a painful thing. Especially we will see in the original one in his study when Bharat goes to fetch Bhagavan Rama from Chitrakuta, when he meets any of the Rishi Muni, Sharavanga, Krishna or even Bharadwaj ji वगैरह. अब देखो गुरु लोग तो त्रिकालज्ञ है इसलिए बच गया लेकिन वहां भी पाँव पे पड़कर गिड़गिड़ाते हुए भरत says, हे भगवान हे गुरु I am not responsible for this. Not even a dream I can imagine to be the king and to send Rama to the वन. गुह जी मिलते हैं यहाँ दूसरे ऋषि मुनि मिलते हैं, एनीवेयर ही गोस ही हैज टू से दैट मेरी गलती नहीं, मेरी गलती नहीं है। मैं बताऊं ना, गलत करके जस्टिफाई करने में जो भय होता है, बिना गलत किए उसको प्रूव करने में जो कष्ट होता है ना, वो 1000 गुना ज्यादा होता है। आई टेल यू भरतास कैरेक्टर, मैं तो उनके चरण में पढ़ता हूँ भाई। माई मंत्र इज श्री भरताय नमः, like Om Sri Ramaya Namah. Ultimate is the character Bharata. So what happens here in the story is, now he has scolded his mother very much. He just said, I'll kill you also. All that much prema he has for Dasharatha and Rama. अब दोनों चले गए इनके कारण, फिर गुस्सा आएगा उनको, आया, अदरवाइज ये शांत स्वभाव। देन द मंथरा का डंडा लग जाता है, शत्रुघ्न डज दैट, आई टोल्ड यू। देन Bharata goes to Kausalya Mata and he says all that. She hugs him. He says, I know, beta, you are not like that. हो गया. Then comes the Sabha arrangement in the next day. Then in that Sabha, the Vasishta Adi, all Pramukhas tell Bharata that it is your father Dasharatha's orders that you have to become the king. Now, an answer to their point, na, in those 15-20 shlokas, the way again Bharatji cryingly tells ki, what you thought about me and my bhakti to Rama and Dasharatha, how can I become the king? To say that, how many explanations, examples he goes on giving, it is worthy of studying that portion. Beta, kabhi jarur padna. After all of that is done, finally he says, eternally Rama alone is the king. So tomorrow morning itself, I am going to bring Rama back. And he himself suggests that I alone go, definitely will reject because he is so committed in his point. Therefore, let all of us go. It is the request and suggestion of Bharat ji कि हम सब जाएंगे in majority. So if not mine, maybe of parent mothers. If not mother, maybe of you, O Guru. Rama may listen to the words and he may come back. This is all happening within few days of Rama going. है ना, रामा चले गए, 5-6 दिन हो गया, दशरथ जी died. Then 1 or 2 days it took for the people to go and fetch Bharata. In that 10-12 दिन, by this time Rama went and settled in Chitrakuta there, Varnakuti बनाकर. Now, because of request of Bharata, all the Ayodhya Vasins, they go towards Chitrakuta to bring him. It is written there कि around how many? 5,000 or 9,000 elephants go with thousands of horses and chariots. Bharata has 3-4 plans there. One, if first and foremost is bring Rama back if he agrees immediately. Second option is what if Rama doesn't come? Wherever he is there, वही राज्य बनाएंगे, वही राजा राम को राजा बनाएंगे. All this will be useful. He takes all the sainyam, everyone. All the Ayodhya Vasis, the women folk, everybody goes. So there can be any animals or Rakshasas en route. तो उन सबको निपटने के लिए he takes all this sainyam plus to establish Rajya there only wherever Rama. Even for that also if Rama doesn't agree, his third proposal is what? Oh Lord, Father told to be in Vanavasa. I will do Vanavasa on your behalf. You go back to Ayodhya, oh Rama. This is third option of Bharata. Even that also Rama doesn't agree. The Bharata's fourth option is just to commit suicide. Because I cannot live with this wrong blemish and I cannot live without you, Rama. You are in this jungle and I am in the kingdom. But all these four, though they are there, yet still he will not decide for himself because the deciding person is Rama only. Ram ko surrender karenge. It is Rama's one line order. You just go and rule. But one thing Rama says kindly, I will definitely come. 14 years के बाद भरत जी कहता है एक मिनट भी लेट होगा, एक दिन भी लेट होगा, आफ्टर 14 years I will just die. And those 14 years were in the absence of Rama on his behalf. Bharatji rules the kingdom. That is called Ramaraj. Not the time where Rama was ruling. Because when Rama rules, what is special in that? He is anyway Rama, such a great divine God. In his absence, just like Rama, giving that people love like Rama, but guiding, directing everyone to Rama only, not owning anybody towards himself. That great ruling of Bharata is called as Ramaraj. Not those 11,000 years Rama ruled. वो तो anyway राम जी का ही है वो उसमें क्या है. So here what is it? Murute tu tasmin, when that Dasharatha died, Bharataha, Bharatji, Vasishta Pramukhair Dvijaihi, all the Pramukha Dvijas like Vasishta Ityadi, Niyujyamanaha Rajyaya. He was told to be the prince or the king. They were trying to throw him there, put him there to what do you call? Coronate him as a Raja. Na Aichad Rajyam Mahabalaha. That Mahagnani Mahabala Bharatji, he never desired to be the Raja king there. Then what did he do? Sa Jagama Vanam Viraha. That Viraha went to Vanam. I told you with everyone and all the meetings, discussions. Precisely I explained to you. Ramapada Prasadakaha. You know, the one he went to please the Rama by falling at his feet. Oh. Then what did he do? Gatvatu Sumahatmanam Ramam Satya Parakramam. To Rama Satya Parakrama, to him Bharatji went. Now while going itself, भरत जी का जो 2 एपिसोड है मुझे बताना है, एक केवट का भी, दूसरा अगेन भरद्वाज ऋषि का. Then along with Bharata, we will meet Rama. Even before that, there is third episode of Lakshmana ji. एक एक 2-2 मिनट है, उसका चर्चा करना है, कल हम करेंगे. And the most beautiful thing of Bharatji, you know, getting down from that chariot, telling everyone, तुम लोग दूर रहो, वो और वशिष्ठ जी और the Sumantra, only these three go. And when they see Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata inside that kutia talking to each other, और भरत जी जाकर जिस तरह भगवान के चरण में गिरते हैं, ओ बाप रे, nobody in the world can describe it. That's why in Chitrakuta you see that Rama Bharata Milana Sthala, the tears of prema, both of them, Rama to Bharata, the tears have melted the stone there. There you can see the Rama Charana Chihna, Bharata Charana Chihna. Nobody can describe that one. Beautiful thing. Then discussion between Rama and Bharata, around for 20 chapters we will see, 15 to 20. वो मेन रामायण में, ये सब मैं नहीं बताऊंगा, सारांश बताऊंगा. So this is how, though in 80 shlokas entire Ramayana is there, every day while doing 3 or 4 shlokas, we are trying to add little of the story also. That's what the Lord gave the thought, we are doing it. So इससे फिर राम कथा के साथ राम भरत आदि लक्ष्मण शत्रुघ्न आदि सीता माता, इनके महिमा भी हमको थोड़ा थोड़ा पता चल रहा है. पूरा पता चलना है तो होल रामायण you have to study many times. To that Rama, and we are in that country in which such great avatars of Rama and Krishna etc. are born. Be happy for that and fulfill that. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you, friends. Now Vishnu Sahasranama. Yesterday we did 4 of the Uttara Pitika. Today also we will see some of them. कितने करेंगे? 4 ही करेंगे. 4 ही कहा तो 4 कहो. देखो, from the 125th mantra, 125, 26, 27, 28. ओम अथ श्री विष्णोर्दिव्य सहस्रनाम स्तोत्रम उत्तर पीठिका अथ पंचविंशत्यधिक शत श्लोकात् आरभ्य. ओम भक्तिमान्यस भक्तिमान्यः सदोत्थाय भक्तिमान्यः सदोत्थाय शुचिस्तद्गतमानसः शुचिस्तद्गतमानसः सहस्रं वासुदेवस्य नाम्नामेतत् प्रकीर्तयेत् नाम्नामेतत् प्रकीर्तयेत्. भक्तिमान्यः सदोत्थाय शुचिस्तद्गतमानसः सहस्रं वासुदेवस्य नाम्नामेतत् प्रकीर्तयेत्. भक्तिमान्यः सदोत्थाय शुचिस्तद्गतमानसः सहस्रं वासुदेवस्य नाम्नामेतत् प्रकीर्तयेत् यशः प्राप्नोति विपुलं यशः प्राप्नोति विपुलं ज्ञातिप्राधान्यमेव च ज्ञातिप्राधान्यमेव च अचलां श्रियमाप्नोति अचलां श्रियमाप्नोति श्रेयः प्राप्नोत्यनुत्तमं श्रेयः प्राप्नोत्यनुत्तमम् टुगेदर ट्वाइस यशः प्राप्नोति विपुलं ज्ञातिप्राधान्यमेव च अचलां श्रियमाप्नोति श्रेयः प्राप्नोत्यनुत्तमम् यशः प्राप्नोति विपुलं ज्ञातिप्राधान्यमेव च अचलां श्रियमाप्नोति श्रेयः प्राप्नोत्यनुत्तमम् थर्ड श्लोक न भयं क्वचिदाप्नोति न भयं क्वचिदाप्नोति वीर्यं तेजश्च विन्दति वीर्यं तेजश्च विन्दति भवत्यरोगोद्युतिमान् भवत्यरोगोद्युतिमान् बलरूपगुणान्वितः बलरूपगुणान्वितः टुगेदर ट्वाइस न भयं क्वचिदाप्नोति वीर्यं तेजश्च विन्दति भवत्यरोगोद्युतिमान् बलरूपगुणान्वितः न भयं क्वचिदाप्नोति वीर्यं तेजश्च विन्दति भवत्यरोगोद्युतिमान् बलरूपगुणान्वितः फोर्थ एंड लास्ट वन रोगार्तो मुच्यते रोगात् रोगार्तो मुच्यते रोगात् बद्धो मुच्येत बन्धनात् बद्धो मुच्येत बन्धनात् भयान्मुच्येत भीतस्तो भयान्मुच्येत भीतस्तो मुच्येतापन्न आपदः मुच्येतापन्न आपदः टुगेदर ट्वाइस रोगार्तो मुच्यते रोगात् बद्धो मुच्येत बन्धनात् भयान्मुच्येत भीतस्तो मुच्येतापन्न आपदः रोगार्तो मुच्यते रोगात् बद्धो मुच्येत बन्धनात् भयान्मुच्येत भीतस्तो मुच्येतापन्न आपदः. Every day Vishnu Sahasranama when we chant, what are the beautiful results? The list is given. Yesterday we chanted 4. I gave you the meaning also. Today we have chanted 4. The meaning of that is Bhaktiman Yaha Sada Uttaya Shuchihi Tadgata Manasah. As being a devotee, early morning with bath taken, etc., mind focused on Bhagavan Vishnu, Sahasram Vasudevasya, Namnam Etat Prakirtayet. Whoever does the chanting of this Vishnu Sahasranama with bhakti, the results are Yasha Prapnoti Vipulam. He gets the very widespread name and fame in the world. Jnati Pradhanyam Prapnoti. In the all known people, he becomes the important person. Pradhana Banega Jnati Ome. He will be more famous, more recognized in the leader form he will be. Then Achalam Shriyam Apnoti. He will get endless, never getting reduced wealth. Achala Shri. चंचल होती है श्री जनरली अचल श्री मिलेगा ऑलवेज विल बी रिच देन श्रेय प्राप्नोति अनुत्तमम the uttama shreya also he gets because with that wealth lot of good works he will do that will fetch him the qualification for even higher spiritual evolution. Then nabhayam kvachid apnoti, he will have no fear from any source. Viryam tejascha vindati, all the virya, the physical prana shakti, tejaha, the manobuddhi shakti he will get. Bhavati arogaha dyutiman. He will have no roga and there will be dyuti in his buddhi. Bala rupa guna anvitaha. Bala will be there, rupa will be there, gunas will be there. These are all the results in which chant every day Vishnu Sahasra. So too, already somebody is deceased, rogartha muchyate rogat. Rogi ki arti hai, he becomes free from the disease every day if you chant. Then Baddho Muccheda Bandhana, you are bound in your mind or in any other legal cases or problems, one gets liberated from that bondage. Bhayan Muccheta Bhitahatu, you are already afraid of some or the other things. That fear will go away. Muccheda Apanna Apadaha, if there is any Apada danger, even that also one gets freed from That is the power of this Vishnu Sahasranama is chanted every day. Okay, chant all these four once. ॐ भक्तिमान्यः सदोत्थाय शुचिस्तद्गतमानसः सहस्रं वासुदेवस्य नाम्नामेतत् प्रकीर्तयेत् यशः प्राप्नोति विपुलं ज्ञातिप्राधान्यमेव च अचलां श्रियमाप्नोति श्रेयः प्राप्नोत्यनुत्तमं न भयं क्वचिदाप्नोति वीर्यं तेजश्च विन्दते भवत्यरोगो द्युतिमान् बलरूपगुणान्वितः रोगार्तो मुच्यते रोगात् बद्धो मुच्येत बन्धनात् भयान्मुच्येत भीतस्थो मुच्येत आपन्न आपदः. Just 3 4 more days, this will be over. I'll be teaching you even Upanishads also. मैं तो थक जाता हूँ, I know 1 hour 10 minutes it is heavy, but still if not now, when can we do it? Postpone करे तो होता नहीं, काल करे सो आज कर. Therefore, I will teach you all of them, even if though it costs me something of time, etc. Never mind. Hmm. Om दुर्जन सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जन शान्तमाप्नुयात् शान्तो मुच्यते बन्धेभ्यः मुक्तश्चान्यान् विमोचयेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतंगमय. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् माता की जय, वेदव्यास भगवान की जय, रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, रामायण महाशास्त्र की जय, वाल्मीकि भगवान की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, सदगुरुदेव भगवान की जय, आज की आनंद की जय. नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मृति जय राम राम. मैं आदिपराशक्ति गीता माता कीजिए, समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक मुमुक्ष मुक्तगण कीजिए, समस्त युवा मंडली कीजिए, समस्त भारत माता की जय, सनातन धर्म की जय, वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृति की जय, आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय. Thank you friends, don't miss these classes, bring your friends also and try to attend other classes. Forward this channel live also to your elders. Lots of classes every day go on happening, they can make use of them. Thank you. My love and prayers for you.